Hello out there in cryptocurrency land. Welcome back to Real Crypto, where we take the markets one leg at a time while keeping the market cycle in mind. And just a quick plug, if you guys do like my information here today, feel free to join our Crypto Power Hour, where we've managed this 20K run exceptionally, regardless of my prior two videos here on the public YouTube channel. So, okay, let's talk about it. I have been gone, ladies and gentlemen. I actually went on vacation for Christmas, one of the weirdos flying during COVID, but it is what it is. Anyway, so we broke past 20,000. In my last couple of videos, we talked about a head and shoulders pattern up here that failed. During the power hour, we had a very clear buy signal at 19,650 that has been blown through and has never even come close to getting touched since. And this is what we talked about in the power hour, is that when you have a breakout such as this, they don't get retested. Even right now, I do not consider Bitcoin at a risk to retest the 20,000 level. So let's take a look at the shorter term time frame right now. Quite a bit has transpired, but at the moment, we identified late yesterday a head and shoulders pattern. The target for the head and shoulders pattern was exceeded, spiking all the way down to about the 28,500 level, and we've subsequently rallied back. I think at this particular point in time, the way the market is behaving right now, that Bitcoin is in a situation where we're going to go through some type of a smaller consolidation for around a week, maybe 2 weeks. It's hard to tell exactly how these things are going to work. And then we continue higher, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe that we continue higher. The market action in Bitcoin is ridiculous. The bullish sentiment is off the charts. I put a tweet out the other day showing the fear and greed index, and I photoshopped it to say 106 because that's what it was feeling like. Fear and greed index at 106. So that's where we're at. And all that this did, this 15% drop, actually, yeah, it's about a 15 to 20% drop. All this did is clear out a little bit of dead weight. This did no technical damage to these charts whatsoever. Absolutely no damage. We can probably go down as low as about 27, maybe 2650 without any damage to the technical charts. Although the further on in time we go, that's going to get lifted up. But right now, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Bitcoin is in a great place. We just had a shakeout. We're going to go into a consolidation. Our last consolidation was here at about the 24,000 level, held very tight, very sideways before continuation. We may get something very similar to that. Now, I want to talk about something else, is Ethereum and yesterday's blockbuster, absolutely blockbuster day. Let's take a zoomed out approach to Ethereum here. Let's get rid of these secondary indicators because you really don't need them. I think Ethereum may have blown its top. I think Ethereum is likely done for a while, if not for a long time. Now, I don't have a lot more information for you right now other than that, but I do want to point out a couple of things. Number one, we just had one of the more tremendous runs in Ethereum history, 1,200%, going from basically $85 up to about $11.50. And that in of itself is a huge run. At the same time, you have the largest volume candle printed, period, on this chart, going back all the way to the bottom. And this day's not quite over yet. It may even actually exceed this if we get a bunch of volume stepping in. And another point here is that this is technically a blow-off top. Now, if you're not familiar with a blow-off top, vis-a-vis a lot of the coins we've seen over the past couple of years during the major bull runs in altcoins, but a blow-off top is where you get a 50 to 100% move in a very short period of time. Let's take a look at this last little consolidation. We did have an alert right there at 747.44. And once that broke, see if I can get on my chart there, we rallied 54%, 55% in about 2 days. 3 days. That is a blow-off top situation. At the same time, the volume here is ridiculous. Now, one of the ways that a blow-off top can be negated, because it can be negated, but one of the ways it can do that is form a broader consolidation of some kind. I really don't know, what this is going to turn into, but something is going to have to give way due to the amount of volume that has been printed in Ethereum. And I think that's the major thing right now. Ethereum was really kind of holding its breath during most of Bitcoin's larger run. It did really good during this leg up and a small leg up here, but really most of its buying pressure came in right here at the end. I've been seeing a lot of FOMO stuff on on Reddit, on Twitter about Ethereum. Like everyone's all over Ethereum, and for good reason. It's a very high quality crypto, but it's too much. And I think all those retailers bought, some professionals sold, and we almost have a double top with the prior high in Ethereum up here basically at 1450. We got very close to that, and I actually do think a consolidation here would set us up very nicely for even breaking that $1,500 level given some time. But right now I think this move has mostly exhausted itself given the amount of volume that we've had in Ethereum. So very similar to my XRP video where I called the top on XRP at 71 cents however many weeks ago that was. Very similar action in Ethereum. So I think Ethereum's done for a little while. I don't think it's going to go back down and see $500, not from what I see right now, but I do think that the move is over, and I do think that you have to be very wary of banking some profits because you don't want to be in a situation where you're up significantly and then most of that erodes from you. I do want you to keep in mind that if you're trading, your job is to close profits. Your job isn't to get, the very peak price. It isn't to be 100% right. Your job is to bank profit. So you need to be doing that. And if you're not doing that, then you're doing something wrong. I'm sure a lot of you that have been trading for a longer period of time have seen your profits erode from you due to one mistake or another. But yeah, don't let that happen to you on Ethereum. Hopefully you guys heeded the warning on XRP up here at 71 when we did the live stream. You can go check out that live stream if you want to look at that. But other than that, guys, I think Bitcoin is in a great spot. I think we continue on BTC. I think Ethereum stalls for a longer period of time. In terms of the rest of the altcoin market, it is getting a little bit bullish, but I don't know if we're quite ready for alt season. We could see a few choice alts start to pop off, but I'm not so sure that those garbage alts are really inside of the really what people are buying right now. So I'm going to finish up in a second, but I do want to say, guys, I appreciate you being here. If you have enjoyed the content, please subscribe to the channel, share the video, and please hit that like button. It does help out with the YouTube algorithm. My last note here is that the institutions, all of the news that we have been hearing has been about Bitcoin. Even Scaramucci is buying Bitcoin. Everyone is buying Bitcoin right now. They're not buying Ethereum. They're not buying Litecoin. They're not buying all of these other stocks or all of these other cryptos. They're buying Bitcoin. And that is why one of the reasons that we're seeing this massive run up in Bitcoin, and the volume here, the increasing orange volume line here on my daily chart really does tell a story. And that is of very much increased buying pressure in the BTC. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Please check out my website, real-crypto.com. And if you haven't already, join our Slack chat room, which there's no charge to join that. Simply enter your email address here, and I will not spam you, but you will get the link to the Slack chat room that we're in every single day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.